What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Atlanta Hawks fans? What the heck? 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon, Eastern Time. What is going on here? It's the first game of Summer League, our Spurs versus the Atlanta Hawks. And my goodness, there's a lot of familiar faces on the Atlanta Hawks. Asa Newell, last year's draft pick, Kingston Flemings, Zuby Ejiofor, probably saying that wrong, and Henry Vassir, who went much later than expected. This Hawks team's got some good young talent on it. Just saying. Of course, our Spurs, Carter Bryant, Terrence Reed Jr., Jacoby Gillespie, Malik Brown, the guys to keep an eye on for this afternoon. No real Bobby February, what's going on? He's on lunch. I'm going to be eating dinner after this game. Big news today, of course, Jacob Toby got fired as the play-by-play Spurs announcer. I have a feeling there's more to more to the story there. I was kind of cutting a WWE promo because I only had literally a minute to shoot to short. Maybe I should have a little more depth in my thoughts. I think more happened than we know, but he's gone, and hey, best of luck to him. I guess once a Spur, always a Spur. Even though he was a Spur, he's a Spurs announcer. I don't know. Brian, go Spurs, go to you. To Clutch Corey, good afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. Maybe it's good morning where you are. I don't know. I'm excited. Finally get to see Carter Bryant in Summer League, and I don't expect a whole lot. What I mean by that is we just saw him play, 4 weeks ago? So I don't think a lot has changed in about a month, but I'm still looking forward to seeing him on the court. And hopefully this Spurs team will find their first win of Summer League because he went 0-3 in the California Classic. The Area 51 is here. Maybe they'll call you for the job. Never. If they looked at the channel, be like, well, this guy gives middle fingers and, he makes jokes. Obviously, I would change it up if I was on the Spurs broadcast with Sean Elliott. I would not be doing middle fingers. I'd probably still be a bit of a homer, which I'm a Spurs fan. That goes with the territory. But highly unlikely. If they did, though, I would certainly be listening. R3, good afternoon, too. Jacoby Terrace played amazing last game. You know what? Terrence Reed Jr., I liked what I saw. He showed a lot more offensive moves than Luke Cornett. No disrespect to Luke Cornett, but Luke he is what he is on offense. No Pro Sports, go Spurs, go to you. Justin, good morning. Two Clutch Corey says it's 9:31 where you are. Okay, in the evening. Negan loves chicken. Walking Dead reference by chance? End of days, go Spurs, go. I don't think any of our guys are. I don't think Sean Elliott's calling me the Las Vegas. What's going on, Texas Swarm? Cray the Creator. It's on ESPN2. Phil, what's going on? I had to defend you against a troll. I think he. Oh, really? On TSR Sports? Yes, it would end of days. Players are on the court, and away we go. Emmanuel Miller, Malik Brown, Terrence Reed Jr., Carter Bryant, Jacoby Gillespie are the starters for the Spurs. Gabe Matson, Asa Newell, Zuby Ejiofor, Isaac McNeely, and Kingston Flemings, the starters for the Hawks. And the Hawks right now have the most players I recognize that are not Spurs. 4 players that I know on their roster. Yes, I used to do college radio. 103. Oh, really, Phil? I didn't catch it. Actually, the crazy thing is, I have been... You guys know I get trolled here and there. It's happened as a content creator. But I've never had more shade thrown my way than the Kelvin Johnson video I did a few days ago, geez. Where people are literally telling me, I'm never watching your channel again, unsubscribing, and I'm like, gosh, what did I say in this video that rubbed people the wrong way? People have been saying trade Kelvin on this channel in general, except for during the regular season when he won the 6th Man of the Year. We have a whistle already. Religiously, I've never been a part of the trade Kelvin train, and I said keep him around, but my goodness, I definitely lost subscribers from that video, and I honestly don't know what happened. It is what it is. You guys know you can't please everybody. I'm always going to share my opinion, whether it's the popular one or not. ESPN has not updated their players on the court. It is Spurs ball. Terrence Reed Jr. gets around his guy, gets in the paint, reverse layup is no good. But I like the moves he's showing and the ability to get around his defender. It's just his shot's a little off right now, but the moves are there. Ball's going to stay with the Spurs. It went out of bounds out Atlanta. Me too, Maxwell. Listen, again, the Jacob Toby stuff, I think there's more going on than we know. To get fired, obviously you shouldn't do what he did, but to get fired for it does seem extreme. I think there's more there. It is Spurs ball. Emmanuel Miller, the legend with the ball, gets it out to Jacoby Gillespie. 10 on the shot clock for the Spurs. I'm glad they're showing the shot clock here on ESPN2. They weren't doing that in the California Classic. Carter Bryant, mile-long three, did hit the front rim. That thing was far away. I think that was Carter. I'm a little rusty. Hawks ball. And there's a three. I don't know who just shot that for the Hawks, but it's in. And finally, ESPN Scoreboard matches mine. And what I mean by that is the scoreboard on TV was reversed for mine, even though they showed the Spurs as either the home or the away team. There's a missed three for Emmanuel Miller. It is Hawks ball. Who's this dude firing off threes for the Hawks? No good again. Who's 27? Who's this white dude firing off threes like he's Steph Curry? There's a follow-up three, no good by Kingston Flemings. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Spurs ball. Aldrin, good morning to you. No, Stingray, you can't. You can't. I try. I'd like to make everybody happy, but there's just no way I ever will. There's a lot of people that have that mentality that if you don't agree with them or share the same opinion, they can't be friends with you or watch your channel or whatever. There's a Jacoby Gillespie miss, but a Terrace Reed Jr. putback on the offensive boards. It is 3-2. Carter Bryant is playing Mark. No, Pro Sports, that's fair. There's a three for Atlanta. Atlanta is firing the threes left and right, and this one is good by Asa Newell, last year's draft pick for the Atlanta Hawks. I don't remember where they when he was drafted. Turnover by Carter Bryant. Hawks in the run. There's another three by some white guy, and it's good. I don't know who this dude is, number 27, but he's firing off. Seriously, who's number 27? Isaac McNeely. He's already taken three three-pointers and made two of them. Carter Bryant in the paint at the moment, gets it out to Gillespie. Gillespie drives in the paint, gets it to Reed. Reed's going to hammer it down! Terrace Reed Jr. with all of the Spurs points right now. By the way, I appreciate y'all stopping in on a Thursday afternoon. I will have content up this weekend and it should be live for all. There's another three for Atlanta. Holy crap. I should be live for all the Summer League games. I've got a busy weekend. I might be on location for some games. We'll see. But I will try to do my best to keep content flowing. It is the summer, so it's the summer. All right, Spurs ball, and Terrace Reed Jr. is on fire. Somewhere in this TSR is saying, that's my boy. 6 points and 2 boards. Another three for the Hawks. It is no good. It is 12-6, 6:40 to go. 10-minute quarters in the Summer League. Here's a three by Carter Bryant. No good. Terrace Reed Jr. with the offensive board. The putback. Terrace Reed Jr. He's got all 8 points. Let's go. Jonathan. Dap. Whoop, 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 whoop. Coming out party for Terrace Reed Jr. Holy moly. Kingston Flemings with the ball against Jacoby Gillespie. Tosses it over. There's another three. That one is no good. A fight for the rebound, and now we're going to have a whistle. That might be on Malik Brown. I'm sure she has Area 51. Mark says, I can't believe people say, heck yeah, Summer League. If you're a Spurs fan, what's up, Beavis, Bubba, Lawrence? I'm a Spurs fan. Spurs basketball, man. And I want to see our young guys, Terrace Reed Jr., Jacoby Gillespie, Malik Brown, and of course, Carter Bryant is playing the Summer League as well. Terrace Reed Jr., the 26th overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft out of UConn. The Spurs traded multiple second-round picks to get him, traded with the Denver Nuggets, and he is looking good today. Hawks ball, there's a runner, and it's good. I don't know who 00 is. I'm sorry. I don't know who a lot of these Atlanta Hawks players are. I know 4 of them. 4 out of, 15? Maybe more on the Summer League roster. Spurs ball to get it to Carter Bryant. Bryant's going to drive in the paint. Tosses it out for 3. And the 3's an in-and-out burger for Emmanuel Miller. We still only 1 Spur that has scored. Bubba, I wish. A lot of people are saying that. I think I'd have a lot of fun with Sean Elliott. Every single time we went live for the Spurs, I would introduce ourselves as, hey, it's TSR. Well, not TSR, I use my real name. And next to me is the man with the greatest shot in San Antonio Spurs history. Every time, to the point he would roll his eyes. I think we have a timeout. Yes, we do. Carter Bryant is there. What's going on, Gabriel? B to Mark. While we're on a timeout, make sure you hit the thumbs up. It's fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious, and it looks like this. Andy who? So the short I did today, I had to get back to work. I literally just had to shoot it real quick. I took 20 seconds to shoot it and got back to work. It was right after my break, so I literally ran in, shot it, and went back. I think there's more than meets the eye because, as many of you have said, there's been a lot of players that have had similar behavior and not get punished for it. So I think something else is going on that we might not know. It sucks for him in regards to the fact he had what would be a dream job for me. I assume he's making at least $500,000 a year, probably more, to just watch Spurs games and call them. And he gets to meet all the players, past and present. I mean, that would be the ultimate job for me, right? I'll never be in the NBA as a player, clearly not now at my age, but to be in the NBA as an announcer, to hang out with Sean Elliott and shoot the you-know-what and talk about the Spurs. Yeah, he blew it. Whatever happened behind the scenes that we don't know, including what we know in front of the scenes, he blew it. You had one job to do, and you blew it. I'm going to start petitioning to get to... A lot of people are saying that, Phil. Fumble in the bag. There you go. A lot of people are. I don't... I think I'm probably too biased as a Spurs fan to be a legit play-by-play guy because... Is that allowed when you're calling the game to like cheer when your team does something good and you kind of boo the other team? Not like boo, but you know what I mean. I certainly would have to make sure I never, ever, 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 ever swear, which I do a good job here. I almost rarely swear. I think I swore once under my breath in the NBA Finals, which, considering how that Finals played out, I'm surprised it was only that. There's a layup for the Hawks. It is Spurs ball, and R.J. Davis is checked in for San Antonio. Carter Bryant still in the game, so is Terrence Reed Jr. Reed with the ball at the moment. 16-8, 5 minutes to go. R.J.'s going to drive in the paint. The runner's good, and one! 5:04 to go, 16-10. If Wemmy did what Toby did, we'd be doing nothing burger, we'd forgetting five. Well, maybe. And somebody just put it, Tobias Banks, in the same boat as you, I think something else happened and we don't know. And it was a player's sister, Phil, which makes it worse. Lindy Waters, a third sister, so there's probably something going on there that we don't know. We can speculate till we're blue in the face. Maybe it'll come out, maybe it won't. All I know is he's no longer part of the San Antonio Spurs. Just like Joshua Primo, we didn't get the whole story there. It is what it is. The Spurs made the decision, and we'll have a new announcer sooner than later. Maybe it'll be me. Dude, can't be more biased than Sean. I don't hear the audio a lot because of watching the games with you guys. I mean, if they're fine with bias, call me up, San Antonio. Toby is nobody. Vic is our GOAT. That's like... You know, Bobby February, there is context too. If a player is still at the top of their game, they might get maybe a little more of a get out of jail free card. Look at Ray Rice. When he got in trouble, he was on a decline when his trouble happened and never got picked up by an NBA team. Michael Vick went to jail for 2 years plus, came back, and could still play, and he played. That's enough of that, though. Let's focus on the Spurs right now. 16-11 after the Atlanta miss. Hai-Jung Lee is in the game. He's going to drive, and we have a whistle way before his layup. What's up, notes from the past? We do have a game. DJ Rose, thank you for stopping in, flexing the bicep. I miss Bill Land, too. Notes from the past, nothing makes me happier that people fall asleep during my streams. Hey, if that's what it takes for you to get some rest, so be it. There's a pull-up, and the shot is no good. Who was that? Nunn? Yeah, Jaden Nunn, no good. Spurs get the ball back, and they'll get it out for three. The three is no good by R.J. Melendez. It's Atlanta ball. Almost a turnover by Atlanta. Nice save by Asa Newell. Asa rocking the headband, so he would be headband guy today. There's a three for Atlanta by some guy I don't know. Spurs on the run. And almost turn it over. And do turn it over. Not the best fast break we've ever seen. Stinger X Factor shorts are weird on how many... the last video I did, I really enjoyed the video I did yesterday talking about the former San Antonio Spurs. Where are they now? Unfortunately, videos like that tend to underperform on the channel. And the irony is there's a handful of folks that constantly say I use clickbait video thumbnails and titles. It is what it is. But the videos that aren't like that, what I would say yesterday's had nothing clicky and all. You gotta be a little clicky. Yesterday's video, those same people, none of them watch it. So you only watch the videos that are clicky and complain about it clicky, but the videos that aren't clicky, you never watch them. You can't make it up. I think that's actually hilarious. But I had fun with the video. A lot of you had fun with it, and I'm glad you did. I really enjoyed that video yesterday. And I got everybody, except I kind of snuck Doug McDermott at the end, and I did forget Devontae Graham. I was only going back about 4 years, though. Some people were talking about Lucas Salmonich and players from way back when. It's like, no, I'm not going back, like, where are they now, like, ever? Where's George Gervin? Where's David Robinson? No, we're not doing that. It is Spurs ball, 18-11, Hawks lead. RJ Davis into the paint. Turns it over, but we have a whistle. What's going on, Doja? Yeah, let's get some wins at Vegas. Seriously. Haru, Donald Baker stopping in. Butterfly, thank you for being here. Rachel, yes. I actually did a video on the worst fast break I think I'd ever seen. It was last season or the season before. The Spurs had a 5-on-1 and messed it up. TSR, will this channel still be a success to you even if we never win a championship again? Free throw's no good. Remember, it's the one free throw rule in the Summer League. It's a success now. I had 16 subscribers for a decade on YouTube. So to have 37,000+ will eventually hit 50,000. There's a steal, and on the break, we have a dunk by RJ Melendez. Let's give him some thunder. Where's my thunder? And a layup return for Atlanta. Wait, Kawhi trade was suspended. Did they try to trade Kawhi? But I think the channel is fine the way it is. I would love to get to 100,000 subscribers and get the YouTube plaque. That would be the ultimate goal. I don't think we'll get there just being a primarily Spurs content creator and Giants and Yankees short content creator, but that doesn't mean it can't be done. We'll see. You know, I have been branching out. Wow, another 3 for Atlanta. Jeez. 23-13. Atlanta is 5 of 11 from 3. The Spurs are 0 for 6. This feels like a San Antonio Spurs regular season game. And an offensive foul on the Spurs. Farron, JQ is not playing at all in the Summer League. And Rachel, I agree. But Jaden Quintance has to get another procedure done on his knee. I don't know when we'll see him. The number that's been thrown out has been about 6 months. We'll see. He will not play 1 second in Summer League. Let me move my mic up just a little bit. Oh, that's off the table. That would make a loud boom. All right, we're good. Daryl, that's fair. You should do the Spurs. You mean like the Giants collective? No, absolutely not. No way. I know some of the people on Giants collective. Props to them for doing their thing. But the collective channel, at least a little bit I've seen, they run about 10 minutes of gambling. Pick'ems or whatever, usually at the start of their streams, and not for me. Good for them, not for me. Do we have an ETA? We don't. Can't trade coin till the... Oh, thank you, Daryl. Los Angeles Clippers, Toronto Raptors. Oh, wait, that's right. That trade, yeah, I know about that. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. So wait, that's on hold right now? It won't. All right, I got it. Won't be completed. All right, so the trade happened, but it's on hold. JB says this team blows. Well, our Summer League team has not been the best ever. I will say that. Stingray X Factor, always the biggest Ron Jambo and Ricky Lombardo fan of all time. Jalen Kawhi trade so far, biggest news this summer. Anyone see the Arge versus... No, I haven't seen... No, it's on the path. I've literally seen 0 seconds of the World Cup. I don't want to sound rude by saying I don't care, but I don't care. I just don't follow soccer anymore. The real Bobby February with the $2 super chat says, thanks, bro. You always brighten my day, homie. Butterfly, our Summer League team has looked kind of sad so far. Yeah. If they lose today, it would be 4 losses in a row. Jaden Quintance is at the game. You know what? We didn't have a Yodi Boop. for good luck. Maybe that's the problem. Boop. Thank you, Yodi. Yodi always Yodiing. There's a turnover by the Hawks. Spurs on the run. Jacoby Gillespie into the paint. The runner is no good. He will go to the line for one. Still feels weird saying that. So the Spurs signed. I saw Jonas was released under Star. I don't know what our rotation would be, though, when you got Wemby, Cornette, Reed Jr. will probably be in the mix. I guess if we get him on a vet minimum, like $5 million or less, maybe. Sloppy Boop, too. He missed a free throw, which means it's 0 points because you only get one. Our free throw shooting sucks today. And there's why I could never be a Spurs announcer, because I would actually say on air, our free throw shooting sucks today. It's probably a no-no. Here's a miss on a putback for Atlanta, 25-13. We are in the bonus. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. CGC, I agree. It's going to be, yeah, a few guys. Carter Bryant is already on the team, of course. Terrence Reed Jr. will be on the team. Probably Malik Brown and Gillespie, and that'll be it. I doubt anybody else, but you never know. Of course, it's not a guarantee the second round will be there either. There's a three for San Antonio, no good. Man, our three-point shooting and free throw shooting is not doing great today. Yes, he is, Rachel. I like what I'm seeing from Terrence Reed Jr. Butterfly, we do have one spot available on the main roster as far as I know. Fluzzy, his new contract's not in effect yet, is it? But it's going to be huge. It's going to be a lot of money. All right, let's get back to the game. Hawks ball, up 25-13. There's a steal by the Spurs. Spurs on the run. Gillespie gets it over to R.J. Davis. Davis's layup is good. 25-15. Let's get it to like 7 or 8 before the end of the first quarter. I don't like being down double digits. It's not a good feeling. There's a three in the corner. Is that what's his head? The guy who was shooting him yes, the guy that kept shooting him in the first quarter. Hawks get the ball back, and the layup, the putback layup is good, 27-15. Both teams are in the bonus now. This game is going actually pretty quick, though. Very quick. R.J. Davis with the ball again. Over to Carter Bryant for three. Carter's three is no good. And there's about 4 seconds, well, actually, no, 3 seconds between shot clock and game clock. My apologies. Yeah, you're right, David. I would have to word it a little differently, but I could still kind of say the same thing. Our guys can't buy a three today. Yeah, instead of our three-point shooting sucks. Oh, we almost had a turnover by the Hawks. Well, we are going to have a turnover by the Hawks. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Any new rookies for the Spurs you are excited about? Terrence Reed Jr. That's the one. As somebody that watches UConn, definitely going to be Reed. All right, the three is no good. Airball by Jacoby Gillespie, and that's how we're going to end the first quarter. Not the best first quarter for our Spurs. There's still a lot of game left. Let's get this reset. Put quarter 2 up on the scoreboard. Are you watching it on Peacock? I got it on ESPN too. If you're taking song requests, can you do any Carpenters or song requests? Now, I still need to shoot the video for slinging that D. But once Summer League is up, that should free up a lot of time for me. That's kind of kept me busy. I got a busy weekend coming up. The flea market on Tuesday. I really hope to get that video done, though, because I love that song. I did do an NBA Finals Blues song, which was a remake of an old death metal song I did, so I might put that up this summer, too. Dylan is not playing. Carter Bryant and Dylan Harper not playing. Juancho Joshi says, get us a better coach for these guys. Reed is a center projected as a backup for Wemby. JQ can start next to Wemby. He'll be the 5th on offense and 4th on defense. Mike, I think that could hopefully be the... In an ideal situation,
our San Antonio Spurs future starting lineup would be Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Carter Bryant, Jaden Quintance, and Victor Wembanyama. That should be a defensive monster if everybody can stay healthy and develop the way we hope they can. I don't like our summer league guards, is what Daryl Wright says. Can you hear me okay when I talk like this? I don't know. I can't hear anything because my air conditioner's running. Should I call the games like this the whole time? Actually, I should not call the game like this the whole time because this microphone would start getting heavy.
Carter Bryant's out there. Bert, Carter Bryant's playing. Number 11 is on the court. They'll interview with Terrence Reed Jr., 8 points and 3 boards on 4 or 5 shooting in the first quarter. Is his best quarter by far. Oh, Honcho, that TS Bear jersey is, that jersey is actually kind of old. I want to say Christmas 2024 is when that went up, or well, not when it went up on the wall. It's when Miss TSR got it. The camera feels a little crooked, so I'm just fixing it. Hawks ball will start off the Hawks ball will start off the second. Hawks ball will start off the second. Yeah, it's a little. Ugh. That's a little straighter. All right, Spurs ball 27-15, under 10 minutes. Obviously, under 10 minutes to go. They're 10-minute quarters. Come on, TSR. Terrence Reed Jr. with the ball, puts his shoulder down, drives in the paint. The high layup is no good, but he is fouled and going to the line for 1. Yeah, DJ Rose, I can't remember the last time that our Summer League team struggled this much. I mean, we had Dylan Harper last year, Stephon Castle the year before, Wemby the year before that. Maybe it was before that. Probably was. Terrace at the line, got to make his free throw. Hey, somebody can make free throws for the Spurs. Yes, Wemby T-Rex Arms. I am a dedicated Spurs fan. 27-17. Come on, clock. There's a 3 in the corner. No good for Atlanta. Fight for the rebound, and the Spurs will get it. RJ Davis will bring it up the court for San Antonio. Drives into the paint. Kicks it out to Gillespie. Gillespie's jumper is good. That was a long 2, I think. No, it was a 3. I think maybe has foot on the line, and the Spurs do not get back in transition, and there's a layup. 29-20. Yes, it is Texas Swarm. It is hard to win out top draft picks. Oh, Carter Bryant's a lottery pick from last year and played in the playoffs and NBA Finals, so he's the most experienced player on the court when it comes to NBA playoff experience, I would think. I don't think anybody else has got more. Definitely not for the Spurs. Probably not for Atlanta. Carter Bryant's little jumpers and air ball. RJ Davis's putback's no good. And Carter Bryant's shot is looking a little shot right now. Quick 3 down the other end for Atlanta, no good. And Atlanta gets the offensive rebound. 29-20, 8 minutes to go. There's another miss by Atlanta. Spurs ball. Nope. The rebound was taken. And now we're going to have a foul on Terrence Reed Jr. Spurs are expanding more games to Austin. Are they really? Is that good or bad? Good afternoon, Art. Thank you for stopping in. Most of these guys aren't playing like they want a roster spot, right? Like, it's now or never. If you want to make it into the bigs, you got to show the owners, the GMs, etc. You got to show them everything that you got. Do your best. Agent James, Carter Bryant's there. He's struggling a little bit with his shot. Free throw's good. It's worth 2 points, 31-20. 4 quarters user, 4 quarters, and they're each going to be 10 minutes. I just realized I need to lower my camera a little bit. I can't see the guys. That's no good. There we go. There's everybody. Hey, hear another whistle. Offensive foul on the Spurs. Sorry, keep putting my hand on the camera. Thank you, Wemby T-Rex Arms. Miss TSR is probably taking all of Summer League off Texan Swarm. Just taking it off. She might be here for a game or 2, but she'll probably be off-cam, Miss TSR. She'll definitely be back for the preseason. As far as live streams, this is the last month I'll be live streaming until October. There's a turnover by Atlanta. They're trying an alley-oop. Too much alley, not enough oop. The Spurs will bring it up. It's Jacoby Gillespie for San Antonio. A little crossover, steps back, drives, kicks it back out to Lee. Lee for 3. Eyes on Lee, 3 a little off. Terrence Reed Jr.'s putback is good. Yes, John, this is the 4th Summer League game I've called. Your radio voice should interview your couch contingent. South 77, I don't know if videos with just a couch contingent, if people would be okay with that, because I have sworn to do only sports-related content on the channel since 2021. And, I mean, a couple of these guys count because they're Spurs mascots or players. We have a timeout after the 2 for Atlanta, 33-22. I don't know, we'll see. Do I think the Spurs will trade for Trey Murphy? No. Daryl, I appreciate that. While we're in a timeout, let's talk to the chat. What do you think we do with the last 2 roster spots? We are already flirting with the tax. Yes, we are. David Jones could see it and leave a slot open. I don't think we'll leave a slot open. That sounds weird saying it. I think they'll try to get somebody on the vet minimum, bring Biombo back for the minimum. I don't think we're going to have an open roster spot. I just don't know. I have no idea who. I talked about Doug McDermott being a free agent. Could they bring Dougie back on the minimum? Monique Gospers, go to you. Hello, Lawrence. Thank you for stopping in. Reed is showing us something tonight. Do NBA drama videos through October. One of our regulars is actually doing a lot of drama videos, and he's getting a lot of views. He's, our buddy Gary 828 Sports Talk, he's not in the chat at the moment. I really should change it to Gary 828 LeBron Talk, because he's been really doing a lot of LeBron coverage right now. Which, hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like. I do have videos planned for this summer. I do have actually quite a few ideas. Once Summer League is over, I'll probably start putting those into action. But I do have some things that I'd like to do that'll be different for this channel. One of the things I want to do, I have seen on another channel, but digging through this channel, I'll have a lot of content that might be good or horrendous, depending on how you look at it. If we had Reed last year, we'd have a ring. Dang. Yeah, Capybara Sloth, I didn't find out until the chat was talking about it that the trade is actually on hold. Actually, yes, makes sense. Do the Spurs, no, I don't think we're going to do a trade at this point. That minimum is about $3.8 million. But Bert, somebody can take less, right? I think Biombo made $2.5 million last year. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. We had Micah Potter last year. Daryl, listening at you, a lot of folks are saying, hey, Micah Potter would be great. It's like, we had Micah Potter on a 2-way contract, didn't we? Or he was part of the Summer League. I don't think we actually ever signed him. But Micah Potter definitely played for a Spurs team at some point last year. I know I called Micah Potter in the Summer League. I just don't remember if I called him in the preseason. It is Spurs ball, 33-22. Jacoby Gillespie with the ball for San Antonio, kicks it out to Lee. Lee fakes a 3, drives, and we'll turn it over. Who can we get for Fox? Now that, I don't think he's tradable. At this moment in time, based on his playoff performance, I know he was injured. Based on his poor finals performance, which just wasn't the injury, he was making bad decisions. His brain wasn't injured. I think the Spurs need to rehab his trade value a little bit. Winning a championship with him as a starting point guard would certainly rehab it a ton before they try to move him. I could see them trying to trade him after the season. Reed Jr., I think, was just blocked trying to go for a layup. It goes out of bounds, going to stay with the Spurs 4 on the shot clock. Trade him after the season. Then Dylan Harper has to start at that point, right? I think Dylan will be a front runner for 6th man of the year if he keeps playing the way we think he'll play. And if they can't trade Fox after the season, you do not protect him in the expansion draft. We all have talked about it at length. The Spurs cannot pay De'Aaron Fox's max contract plus 3 massive rookie contract extensions with Wemby, Castle, and Harper. The math doesn't math. And Fox will probably be the odd man out. Lee for 3, no good. There's an offensive rebound by Emmanuel Miller, and Miller's putback is good. The one, the only, Emmanuel Miller! I don't want Paul George. Paul George is always part of the worst trades in NBA history. He's part of 2 of the worst trades in the last 10 years of my lifetime. Emmanuel Miller takes it up after a miss by Atlanta, and Emmanuel Miller is heating up. Jared Goff. I think the only Ryan Gosling movie I know is The Notebook. I think that's him. Anybody? Ryan Gosling, The Notebook? Atlanta ball. They have a miss, but they get the ball back. 6 on the shot clock. We have a drive in the paint, and the layup is good. I don't know who these Atlanta guys are at all. I'm sorry. I thought Garcia was on a 2-way contract. Brandon Ingram, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler. 2 of those guys are coming off serious injuries. I guess Ingram would be the one I take out of those three if I had to take one. Spurs ball down 35-26. 5 minutes remaining. RJ Davis, long three with the shot clock expiring. No good. Atlanta ball. You know, Emmanuel Miller has looked pretty decent. We still need Fox. Harper is great, but it's still not a proven point guard in terms of running entire offense. That's fair. A drive and a layup by Asa Newell. 37-26. Come on, San Antonio. There's a turnover. Never mind. Max, he did not. Okay, thank you for the head. Wait, so he might go somewhere else? Ooh, that would break a lot of Spurs fans' hearts. He's got a little fan club going. Asa Newell, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Was Asa drafted? I'm guessing. If one, you can look it up, but I think Asa was drafted last year at pick. Was he right before Carter Bryant, like pick 13? Turnover by the Hawks, and the layup is no good. Spurs get the ball back. Spurs lose the ball. Sloppy game. And now we have a whistle on the other end of the court. I think we have a free throw coming up. Rich, I have a new channel idea for you. Death metal covers of nostalgic 80s, 90s sitcom theme songs. Think about it. Full House, Cheers, Prince. That's actually funny. If I had the time notes for the path. That would be something. I just don't have the time. But I definitely could do the death metal thing. Starting a third channel, I don't think Miss TSR would be a huge fan of that. Just saying. I already have 2 channels that take up a lot of time. This channel and Philobox Comics. Yeah, the only way I would be able to have a third channel is if I could record all the content in August, September, and then upload it over the next 10 months. What breaking news text is for him? Are you talking about Jacob Toby? Or is there more breaking news? The Kawhi Leonard trade being on hold, is that the other one? Free throw's good. That's 2 points. 39-26. Yes, he was, Haru. Oh, so wait, did Asa Newell go after Carter Bryant? When the heck was he drafted? 39-28. Texas Storm, I don't know the news, so go ahead and announce it if something happened. What's up, Alex? Thank you for stopping in. Charles Bassey signed with the Warriors. He was with them last year. I talked about Charles Bassey in yesterday's video. If you guys haven't checked out yesterday's video, I'm really happy with that video, the one where I talk about former Spurs. A lot of people are saying they really like the video, but it's not your general eyeball-catching news. So if you haven't watched it yet, give it a roll. I think you'll like it. Oh, Charles Bassey. That's not huge news. Most basketball fans probably know who Charles Bassey is. We do because he played for us for a few years. Spurs ball after an Atlanta miss. Carter Bryant for 3. He's shot that's Carter Bryant's second air ball. We are 1 of 14 on 3. 1 of 14! I said this a lot in the regular season last season. I'm going to say it now. Stop shooting threes! Can you imagine TSR if I took Jacob Toby's job? Not happening, but if I got somehow lucky and I was a Spurs announcer, you guys would literally hear me during the broadcast yelling, stop shooting threes at the players, which would probably get me in trouble. I'd be like, Mitch, tell him stop shooting threes! Sean, tell him! It ain't working! We have a foul and a free throw, and it's good. It's 41-28. Is Bryant 0 for 5? Texas Storm, I like Charles Bassey, but that dude could not stay healthy for us. He was a phenomenal shot blocker. Malik Brown in the paint layup. No good. A late whistle. Yes, I would, Bert. No, Texas Storm, no. Because I don't know who the top 3 candidates are, and I guarantee you a video like that would probably get less than 1,000 views. I have found over the last few years in this channel, if there's anything, when I do, like yesterday's video, when I tend to do funner, videos that are more not newsworthy or trade rumor worthy or just big newsworthy, they tend to tank on the channel. And yesterday, that video, I probably put more time in that video than any other video I've done this year on the Spurs channel. Definitely not Philobox. Free throw's good, 2 points. It's got to be big news. Atlanta ball up by 11, 3 minutes to go. Spurs to run a little double. We'll come off of it. I don't know who this is for Atlanta that has the ball, but it's a turnover. RJ Davis will bring it up for San Antonio. Gets in the paint. And we're going to have a miss by RJ Melendez, but he's going to go to the line for 2. I don't think Boban is in the NBA anymore, is he? Is he? Yes, Beavis, exactly. I would be fired in the first quarter. What do you think of the Kawhi news? Not shocked, Ralph. It makes sense. Wow, Bible. Ouch. No comment. I actually don't know what she looks like. I've seen people troll her appearance. Like, oh, you lost your job over, and then they'll put a number. I'm like, let's not do that. Breaking news. TSR fired from Spurs play-by-play job for calling Wemby a ball hog bricklayer. I have called players buttheads on air. Turnover by Fox. What are you doing, butthead? Yeah, I can't do that. Right? Or maybe people would actually like that I'm authentic. You're like, wow, that guy just called De'Aaron Fox a butthead. You know what? He's right. That play there, he was a butthead. Imagine Miss TSR showing up dropping swords. Yes, I could see that. 4 paws in the grave. Good afternoon to you. You want to get in trouble for saying those things. There's other announcers that joke like that at times, especially when someone bricks. Okay. Bobo is currently recovering from an injury sustained in the Philippines. Oh, thank you, Warren. I had no idea. By the way, while we're in a timeout, I have no idea where we're at thumbs up. I'm guessing probably under 100. I have not looked, actually, since the streams. Oh, we're actually close to 100. We're closing on 100, guys. Can you smash the thumbs up? Get some folks in here. It's a summer afternoon G League, Summer League game, so probably not a big crowd, so your support would be much more needed than ever. That's the intro. What am I doing? Felipe says, guys, what are you thinking about our G League team, good or not? So far, they've not looked good. They're 0-3, and they're down 11 right now. Biggest disappointment among recent players hyped early in their career. Notes from the past says you can't say Ben Simmons. Ben will be up there. Zion is up there. Cool. Morant's up there for the injuries. You know what? Zachary Rasache has not been playing great. First overall pick in the same draft as Stephon Castle, and does not look good. And free throws, no good. My goodness, we're leaving a lot of points on the board. I'll go Zachary Rasache. Is looking like a bust. Topat Noob, I don't remember. Aaron Go Spurs go to you. Thank you, Ralph. Nice, Mike. TSR's "You a-hole" in the finals game 4 is legendary and immortalized in Spurs history. I did call De'Aaron Fox an a-hole. Well, it was one of his dumb turnovers. I think he had 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter. That was easily the worst game I have ever called in my life as a Spurs fan. Just, blowouts suck, but that was, you guys know, that was the worst, call it what it is, choke job in NBA history when it comes to a single game. And yeah, I was definitely angry through that whole entire second half. There's a jumper for Atlanta, good by number 27. Don't know what that is. Yeah, Manuel, that's what I'm hearing. Archer 3 say Rasache is whatever. Yeah, good. What's up, Gooseby? I'm hearing that Maxime Reno probably, even though he's available, was not going to come to us. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. There's another missed 3 by San Antonio. My goodness, stop shooting threes. We're like one of 1,000. Conrad, I don't think if he plays bad in Summer League, that'll hurt him. If he plays bad in Summer League and it carries over to preseason, then that might be a different story. Carter doesn't look confident out there, though. If you are a Spurs fan, does the finals still sing? I would say yes, if, notes from the past, if we hadn't lost the finals against the Heat in 2013, the Heatles. Because of the way the Spurs lost that series, that one stings more because this team this year was not expected to make the playoffs. I thought they'd make the playoffs, but they definitely were not expected to make the NBA Finals. So everything was like cherry on top of the ice cream. Everything they were doing was just, it was like, hey, this is great. We made it farther than I ever thought we would. Happy for the team. Of course, once we got to the finals, I was hoping we'd go all the way, but we didn't. Whereas with the Spurs in 2013, with a minute left, maybe not even a minute, 35 seconds left before the wheels fell off, I thought we had that game won and had championship number 5. And the way that he came back and won that absolutely sucked, obviously. So that, I think that helps lessen the sting of this NBA Finals loss. Carter's got 0 points because he can't make a shot. Cannot wait until the Supersonics. I liked Sean Kemp back in the day, the Rain Man. Carter is playing like a 20-year-old tribal chief. Yeah, he is. Thing is, he played better in the regular season last year. He's playing, with all due respect, against lesser talent. We're going to have a free throw for Asa Newell. He's playing against other Summer League guys. I thought he'd have a better game than this so far. Maybe he's rusty, although he just played a month ago. Free throw's no good. Terrace Reed Jr. with the rebound. And Reed showing his rebounding skills tonight, this afternoon. 43-30. It is Spurs ball. Gillespie's going to get it to Reed. Back to Gillespie. Gillespie drives in the paint and lost it. Going to stay with the Spurs, though. 43-30. 8 on the shot clock. Shoot. I like what I'm seeing from Terrace Reed Jr. today. Maxime Reyno is not a good defender from what I understand. I haven't seen him play a lot. He looked good offensively when I saw him play and a good rebounder, but defensively, I guess he ain't got it. Carter Bryant with the ball at the elbow, kicks it out to Gillespie. Somebody's got to shoot. Gillespie will. No good. We have a fast break for Atlanta, 1-on-1. And Asa Newell takes it at Emmanuel Miller, and it's good. That's a little number 14 of 14 action. 45-30. We're down by 15. Every one of these summer leagues, we're down double digits. I think. Reed Jr. with the ball again, guarded by Zuby. Zuby's a player a lot of you wanted, and Zuby's going to get called for a foul. Zuby Ejiofor? Ejiofor? I don't know how to say his last name correctly. Max, I hope that's not the case for Carter. Trades are stupid. Buy our players and picks more. We shouldn't be trading for Maxime Reyno. We could have had him. If he really wanted to come to San Antonio, we would have drafted him 38 last year. Turnover by the Spurs on the inbound pass. They are playing awful. Asa Newell into the paint. Layup no good. Foul going to the line for a free throw. Less athletic Jalen Duren. That's not the worst comparison. I'm sure half of our team is on leave. Fort Paz, you might be right. Half of our team here, yes. No, it's on ESPN2, St. Ignatius of Antioch. Is that a video game reference? Son of Scar, interesting take. Carter looks a little heavy, does he? I didn't notice. Okay. I didn't notice if he was thick tonight. Breakout player for the Spurs this season? Dylan Harper? Is Reed tall? Duren's 6'10", right? Reed is 6'11"? No, it's from the past. Summer League are guys that you're trying out. They're almost always your draft picks from the draft that just happened a week before. I am surprised Carter Bryant is playing, but I'm guessing the Spurs wanted to get some seasoning, and he clearly needs it. He's struggling tonight. But players like Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Victor Wembanyama, do we honestly think they need Summer League? And then, of course, vets aren't going to play like Darren Fox, Harrison Barnes, whatever. Are we in a timeout? We are. What's up, Isabel? It's actually not too late where you are. It's 11:19, not crazy late. Hi, Rich, taking a quick break from quarterfinals, France versus Morocco, just to say hello and Alele Spurs. Oh, no wonder there was less French people in the chat tonight. France is in the World Cup right now. What time? How much is left of the French World Cup? Luke Cornett needs Summer League. Fair. France versus Morocco. Oh, look it up. There's 55 minutes left. It's all tied at 0. Well, that makes sense. It's like, we have a smaller crowd than normal. Probably a lot of people are watching the World Cup. Turnover by the Spurs. Tired of saying that. Layup and one. For Zuby. Oh, my goodness. Nice purple. How come De'Aaron Fox isn't playing? Nice. Notes from the path also saying De'Aaron Fox might get the Summer League start. Yeah, so they're in the second half, right? If there's 55 minutes left, it's. Wait, how long is a soccer game? Is it 2:45 minutes half, 2:45 minute halves, and a 15-minute? That actually sounds right. Is it 2:45 minute halves and a 15-minute intermission? I haven't called soccer in 6 years. I don't remember the rules or the timing, but I think it's 2:40. Now I'm talking about 2:45s and a 15-minute intermission, because if both halves were the Spurs' turnover, no. Ball went out of bounds off Atlanta. If it was 60 minutes a half, the games would be over 2 hours. And when I call soccer, football, my streams are almost always under 2 hours, which means the halves were not an hour each. Yes, Izzy. Yes, they are. 90 minutes plus extra time. That's extra time. Wow, I forgot that existed. Yeah, those streams are quick. Usually an hour and 50 minutes. Pull-up is good by Jacoby Gillespie. From the elbow, 48-32. Oh, time played, not time remaining. Mike, it's been a long time. Zuby's three is way short. Ball's going to go out of bounds, going to stay with Atlanta. Do you know Wemby and Kylian Mbappe are at, who's Kylian Mbappe? Google showed me, though, the time left. It was counting down. It wasn't counting up. But I think when I did call soccer, my clock did count up. I think you're right. Hawks ball. Zuby in the paint with a miss. Hawks get the rebound. 11 on the shot clock. Yeah, my clock did count up when I did the United States Women's National Team. Instead of coming down, I had to switch it to go up. Atlanta still with the ball. We have a drive, and we have a foul with 3.5 seconds to go. 2 free throws coming up for Asa Newell, I believe. It is almost football season, and I'm a Giants fan. Yay. Instead of adding time, maybe stop the clock when you're drinking water, or maybe cut. They don't do commercials during the game, though, with soccer. No commercials during the halves, which actually is kind of nice. Asa hits the free throw, which means he hit both free throws. We're down 18. Jacoby Gillespie going to sprint up the court. Throws up a prayer air ball. Yep, Joshua, that's what we do. Well, on the positive, Terrence Reed Jr. looked good. On the negative, the rest of the team didn't. We're down 50-32. Oh, boy. This is, we have not played well in Summer League. We've not played well in Summer League. I don't know what else to say. There's really nothing to add there. We have not played well in Summer League. I'm going to get to the halftime stats. I'm not sure I want to read these, but I'm going to get to them anyway. San Antonio down a ton right now. Not acceptable. All right, we got outscored 27-15 in the first, 23-17 in the second, so they're making progress. For the Atlanta Hawks, Zuby Ejiofor with 10, Asa Newell with 9, Gabe Madsen and Kingston Flemings both with 0, Isaac McNeely with 8 off the bench, Jacob Toppin with 0. Related to Obi, Ray J. Dennis. Ray, then the letter J, then Dennis. 6 points. Kobe Johnson. Kobe with 8. Keyshawn Gilbert with 6. And Henry Vassir with Henry Vassir's number 13. He was on the court. Shoot. I blanked on him. The guy we could have had in the second round. Henry Vassir, the 7-foot, 3-point shooting big man, has gone 1 of 3 from 3 today. For the game, Atlanta is shooting 49-25-71. They have turned the ball over 9 times. We have turned it over 11. We are shooting 30. The Spurs are shooting 33, 6% from 3, 1 of 16, and 50% from the line. Holy crap, that's awful. Terrence Reed Jr. with 12 points, 7 rebounds, including 4 offensive rebounds, a turnover and steal, having his best game by far in Summer League. Malik Brown with 2 points. Emmanuel Miller with 4. Jacoby Gillespie with 5. Struggling from the floor again, 2 of 7. Carter Bryant, not looking good. He's got 0 points, 0 for 5, including 0 for 4 from 3, 1 rebound, 3 turnovers, and the block shot. He has more turnovers than any other positive stat in his stat line. Off the bench, Jaden Nunn with none. He's got 0 points. RJ Melendez with 2. Haijung Lee with a donut. Harry Wessels with a donut. RJ Davis with 7. Spurs down 50-32. Struggle's real. Struggle's definitely real. Who's going to step up for the Spurs in the second half? Anybody? Corliss Williamson is the Spurs coach, isn't he? He's up a downtown. Kevin, okay. Juancho, I expected a lot more from Carter, too. The boy, so far in Summer League, we have not won. I could shoot 6% from 3 for what some of these... I could shoot 6% as well. I'm feeling pretty confident if I take 16 threes in the NBA, they got to be mostly open. I'm hitting one of them. Carter Bryant, on paper, is the best player in this game and has actually been the worst player. John Doe, that is a fair statement. Joshua feels that way, yes. Fire Corliss about the... Yeah, it really is. Wembap score. Who's Wembap? Is that like another version of Wemby? Maxwell, I'm actually going to do a video on that soon. All right, put me in. Notes on the passes, put me in. Trade Carter Bryant for 2 cans of powdered Gatorade? Do these Snoppos, do these still make powdered Gatorade? Yeah, well, Chip England's with the Oklahoma City Thunder, so he ain't come back here. R210, yes, Wemby is playing. He's gotten 0 points so far, though. Rich, when you get a chance, I just want to know if you saw Paraguay comments towards... I have no idea what you're talking about. Analytically, the Spurs won the first half. Analytically. French soccer player is the guy you were talking about, Mbappe. B-Bear, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Mbappe is... Am I saying it right? Is it Mbappe? Mbappe. I don't know. Mbappe is a football wonder kid like Wemby, but he's actually kind of a diva and a knucklehead. Okay. So it's 1-0 France, right? Mbappe is a bad man. Let's see. I'm texting my friend Jeff real quick. Sorry about going to Red Lobster. Before he moves, he's leaving. It's Captain Cadugan in the chat when you guys see him. He's leaving us. He's leaving us. Going down to Georgia. All right. Jorling Chung, good morning to you. Thank you for stopping in. Who gave France the best soccer and basketball player of all time? Ways to go before we can go Wemby and Mbappe that. Mbappe's 20. Oh, he's 27. I was thinking he was like 20 years old. We need someone to delete Argentina from the World Cup. I don't think it works that way. Death metal. Somebody's done death metal Mbop, I'm sure. The problem is notes from the past. I do. So, while we're in halftime, which is only another couple minutes, you guys know I continually still make music. I've been a little slow lately because of just how busy the Spurs season was, but free time's coming around again. And I have been using Suno for the music for the last 8 songs that are on the channel. Everything before that, I used to play everything, 2 guitars, bass, drums, a little keyboard if needed, and then of course the vocals. I just don't have time to put songs like that together anymore. I have been using my own songs, though, that I've used that were never released on YouTube or on a different channel, and reworking those songs and making them more mainstream and commercial friendly and turning them into sports lyrics. There's a song on the channel called This Is How We Scored, an NFL hype song. That was an old death metal song that I reworked through Suno, and it just kind of remastered it, changed a couple things here and there, and got a new song out of it. So I can't take real songs like the Mbop song and throw them through Suno and then make them my own because it's going to say copyrighted. It detects copyrighted stuff like that immediately. And to do covers, I can do my own covers because I own my stuff, but covers of other bands, I'd have to do it all from scratch, and I just don't know if I have the time anymore. There you go, Mike. What's for dinner? Ralph, I don't know. It is going to be right after this game, because I am hungry. Spawn, it's on ESPN2 for me. Jarling Chong, Harper is not playing. Mbappe in his prime, and he's probably going to surpass Messi. That's big. I don't know soccer well, but I know Lionel Messi. Isn't he considered the GOAT? Like, the three I usually hear is Messi, Ronaldo, and sometimes Pele. I think those are the big three I usually hear, but I usually hear Messi first, Ronaldo second, and Pele third. It just depends on when you grow up. Nice shoot. Low trumpet. Mbappe's nowhere near challenging for GOAT status. He has to play defense. Okay? France scores again. It's 2-0. Bibalingos, what's up? If I don't know if I said, oh, we're actually getting ready for the third quarter already. 8-minute halftime in these games. Congratulations to the French crowd. Yes, BBC. Yes, Carter looks not good tonight. Not good at all. I hate saying that. Okay, so the clock is counting up. I didn't notice it before. So there is about 25 minutes left of the game. France up 2-0 over Morocco. They're at the 67-minute mark, kids. We have 2-minute quarters to go here with our Spurs. I know a little soccer. I called it in 19 and 20. I know who KDB was. That's the only player I remember from back up from Premier League. Kevin De Bruyne, Manchester City, I believe he played for. I called the women's national team. Megan Rapinoe, Kristen Press. Crap, who's the hot girl in 2019 on the team? The brunette. There was a girl a lot of people liked. She played around that time. 17, 18, 19, 20. She was a brunette. Can't remember her name. She was in Sports Illustrated. She did the swimsuit thing. We have a foul on, we have Kingston Flemings going to the line. Dang it, that's going to drive me crazy. What's up, Joseph? Alex Morgan. That's it. All right, the chat coming through. Maxwell and Young Tilla coming through with Alex Morgan. Free throw's no good. I was like, who was the other bit? You know, that was kind of the big three when I watched. It was Press, Morgan, and Rapinoe. Spurs ball down by 18. Carter Bryant out in three-point land. 6 on the shot clock. Little crossover drive to his left. Almost falls over. We'll kick it out to Emmanuel Miller. Miller's going to drive in the paint. And he's going to get fouled. LBJ going to Philly. Castro, I'd be shocked. I'm actually getting curious to where he's going to go and what kind of contract he'll accept. Like, how small the contract will he take to go where he wants, but also try to win a championship? Oh, no foul. What? It's Hawks ball. What happened? We just turn it over? Pele in the bicycle kick, Mike. Whoop. Ball's coming this way. Boop. Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, it's going to be dark. It's going to dark chucks. It's going to be a small contract, but if he's a billionaire, he doesn't need it. If he just wants to win or try to win, then he's going to. He's probably the teams that are contenders don't have a lot of cap room. So yeah, he's going to need to kind of bet some. Phil, this is horrible. Spur Coyote. I don't know if I'm able to call the whole Las Vegas Summer League if we keep playing like this. I don't want to call, 4 or 5 more games of this? And I don't think you guys are going to want to hang out for these either. There was a miss by San Antonio. I believe Terrence Reed Jr. was fouled on the offensive rebound. Yes, he would, Joshua. Yes, he would. Spurs, Sixers finals. You heard it here first. Castro, you're probably right. Yeah, Daryl Carter does look really bad. That's fair, Phil. Yeah. They're not really playing. Terrence Reed Jr. with the ball. Euro steps, kicks it out to Gillespie for 3 from the left wing. Jacoby! Anywho, they were extremely dominant. What a track star. Yes, they are. when I watched, they won the cup. They had just lost the Olympics, and they won the She Believes Cup, and then the world got shut down, and I kind of fell out of soccer play. There's a turnover. Carter Bryant layup is good and one. Carter Bryant can make a bucket. Thank you, Jay Lyon. I would take that as an extreme compliment. This is horrible. This is not the Spurs basketball I want to see in the Summer League. I know it's a lot of young guys, a lot of guys that are not going to make it in the NBA. Carter makes his free throw, but dang, like, can we play a little better than being down double digits in every game? Ouch, Brady. Now a turnover. Carter Bryant in the paint. Throws it down! Carter Bryant heard us talking some smack, and he is woken up. All right, Carter. Back-to-back buckets. I like it. Waking up. Felipe is starting to cook. Throws it down with two hands. Asa Newell going for the block, and Carter with a little Summer League poster on him. It is about darn time. Well, we have a timeout. Timeout with 8 minutes to go. If Spurs did a quiet trade and then got it canceled, potentially there would be huge backlash. The trade's not canceled, though. It's on hold, right? Because of the investigation into Kawhi's contract? No, it doesn't know it's from the past, but as a Spurs fan, I like calling the games. I actually took a look. I called out over 100 Spurs games last season, which is a lot. That's a record for me. And if you were here at every stream, that's obviously a record for, for you. I'm going to take a look while we're in a timeout. I'm going to look at the playlist for live streams for last season. 2025-26 live streams, we called 117 Spurs games. Between Summer League, preseason, regular season, and the playoffs. That is by far a record. The year before, I missed one game, by the way, 117 out of 118. I know I missed one game because I was sick. The year before, where I do believe I called every single game, I gotta find it. That's 23-24, or 24-25. We called 95 games, so 22 more games with the playoffs. Because we also had the Cup game that was an extra game. Daryl, I got nothing. Oh, yeah, Stinger X Factor. My lifetime, I've probably called 10 Yankees games and 10 Giants games. That's it. I've not called a lot of games. Non-Spurs basketball games, I'm sure I called probably close to 40 or 50, but most of that was in the first year of the channel. I did not call a lot since then. Oh, we have a foul on Jacoby Gillespie. Did Spurs challenge this? A foul on a three-pointer, I think. Yeah, Spurs coaches challenge. Castro, I don't know. He looked good in spurts. David Jones-Garcia at times could look like a really good NBA caliber player, and then other times he just couldn't get it going. He's a young player, although not that young. I think he might be like 24 now, so he's not young. Actually, look him up. Oh, the Yankees look terrible breakdown. How old is NBA player David Jones-Garcia? He's going to be 25 this year. He's not young when you consider how little he's actually played in the NBA. There you go, notes from the past. I can't hear the announcer, or the referee, but they are announcing the Spurs coaches challenge. I think the Spurs challenge, there was a foul, because I did see the Hawks going to the free throw line. Woody Trackstar, they do have a solid Summer League team. Asa Newell, Kingston Flemings, Zuby Ejiofor, Henry Rasir. These are all players I've heard of. He did hit him on the hand, so if we're going high five, that's a high five. It's not a flagrant. I don't know if we won the challenge or not. Oh, are we no free throws? I guess we won the challenge. All right, yay us. Who knew? Not me. Maybe you. Jumper is good on the inbound pass, though, 52-40. We have cut the lead to 10-12. Gillespie with the ball for San Antonio, standing on Jerry West. I mean, he is, just saying. Gillespie will start to drive, drops it off to Miller. Miller over to Bryant. Bryant gets in the paint, spins around. Layup is good. He traveled. Yeah, there was a whistle. He's going to go into Spurs. The Raptors remain eager to bring Kawhi back to Toronto and look forward to a swift resolution for our players, our organization, and our fans. There are only 10 players batting over 300 in the entire... Really? That's because everybody's swinging for a damn home run now. Jason Noel drives in the paint. Layup is no good. Goes out of bounds. 52-40. Third quarter. That is crazy. You guys remember... Now, you have to be old enough, but I think the lowest batting percentage that I saw that led the league was Tony Gwynn in, like, 1988 when .313 led the National League. Jason Noel for three from the right wing. Brick. If you're watching this on ESPN2, ESPN is doing the horrible thing where they're interviewing somebody, which is fine to interview somebody, but then they squish the game to a smaller size to also show the person being interviewed. I don't need to see the person being interviewed. Show them to me so I know who it is, but then I just need to hear them. I want to see the damn game. I hate ESPN and the NBA when they do coverage like this. Which NBA team's closest to me? Probably the Boston Celtics. Yeah, Celtics, about 90 minutes away. Carter Bryant with a jumper, good. Seriously, they've squished down the TV size for about... I'm going to actually show this for 1 second so I can show you what I'm always complaining about. Look at this crap. Look how small the game is. Totally unnecessary. Come on, man. You know what? Whoever's idea it was to do that, I had 2 words for you.
Suck it!
Yeah, David, or picture-in-picture, put the person just on the bottom corner so they're not... They're literally cut the game down to about, what, 50% of my TV size? And I'm trying to call the game, and I can't see who's shooting it now because the players are tinier. At least for Atlanta, I can recognize the Spurs guys, most of them. Carter Bryant with the ball, thought about a 3, pulls it down, drives to his right, gets into the paint, stops and pops a 2. And it's no good. Looked good, though, moving, just couldn't make the shot. There's a 3 for Atlanta. No good. Tyrese Reed Jr. with the rebound. A little over 6 minutes ago, Spurs down 55-42. Carter Bryant with the ball for San Antonio. Gets it to Reed. He'll drop it off to Jacoby Gillespie. Gillespie drives in the paint. Layup is good. There's a whistle. Offensive foul on the Spurs. Rich, are the Summer League games at least mostly on one channel? No. Hopping around, Castro. I've watched it on... This is on ESPN2. I think the next one's on ESPN. There's been one on Amazon Prime. They're hopping around. Today's NBA is going to be the hop around thing, just like NFL. At least it's not on Peacock. There you go. Is anybody watching this? They've been interviewing this dude for far too long and cutting the screen down. I'm actually getting very angry with ESPN2's coverage here. It's literally been a small screen for what feels like an eternity now. 57-42. I gotta stop complaining about it. It's not gonna change anything. Carter Bryant with the ball for San Antonio. Gets it out to RJ Davis. Davis gonna get it out to that lean for 3. No good. Our three-point shooting is... Are we still 1 of something? Are we like 1 of 17, 1 of 18 from 3? Asa Newell with the ball for Atlanta. Passes it out. 12 on the shot clock for the Hawks. 57-42. Still Atlanta ball. Can't see who has it. Kicks it out. Is that McNeely for 3? No good. And rebound for San Antonio. Carter Bryant will bring it up the court. Euro steps in the paint, and he's going to get fouled. 2 of 17. Oh, we made a second one. Yes, we did, Juan. Yes, we did. I'm going to chuck this broadcast, see if I can fix it. Ernest, do I like the idea of him playing? I was a little surprised he was going to be in Summer League, but watching him play, he apparently needs it. Carter Bryant at the line for 1. Made it, worth 2 points. 57-44, 5 minutes to go. Atlanta ball. This interview is driving me crazy. They're going to do this the whole third. They're going to do this the whole third quarter, aren't they? There's an alley-oop and a dunk by Henry Vassir, who could be a San Antonio Spur. Henry Vassir went, what, 51 or 52 to the Hawks? Although he was actually drafted by another team, and I believe the Hawks traded for him. I think that was a steal at 52. Carter Bryant with the ball for San Antonio. Looking to drive to his right, backs up. Kicks it out to R.J. Davis. R.J. Davis into the paint. Carter again, off-balance 3. Close, but no good. Who's surprised me on the Spurs? Emmanuel Miller's been better than I thought he would be. Can we please sign that Elmer Fudd guy? That was the old guy for whoever we lost to the other night. I can't remember now. I know what you're talking about. I called him Elmer Fudd. He was the older guy. Ernest, we have their first-round pick next year. We don't want them to be too good. 59-44, a little over 4 minutes to go, and free throw coming up for Atlanta. I know, BBZ. Can these clowns stop talking? They've literally been yes, I agree. No, or not stop talking, but stop showing the game like this. Haijung Lee for 3. It's extremely hard to watch and call a game where the game is being smushed on your TV. I think that's McNeely for 3. No good. And the Spurs, we're going to have a jump ball. I don't think Kellen's getting traded. I don't think he... It's tough because he's the reigning 6th man in the year, but he's struggled in the playoffs, so I don't know where his trade value is right now. Very tough to figure out his three-point shot. Or not his... Oh, wait, Joshua. Figured out his trade value. I have to figure out his three-point shot. I'm glad he sent me something. Is this NBA news? What do we got here? Mo Bamba played 2 games. Got a 2-year deal. Mike, I hope so, actually. Keldon had a bipolar season. That's actually a great way to put it for a pause. Jump ball, and with finally, after 4 minutes of game time, they take those knuckleheads down and show the whole game. Quiet deal looks like it might not happen. Oh, wow. R.J. Davis, runner in the paint, is going to roll into the rim. So they are still interviewing Mike Bray, the Hawks assistant coach, but they finally woke up and stopped squishing the basketball game. We have another whistle. It's going to go against San Antonio. Atlanta's in the bonus. I would rather have played Robert Orr. He turned up when it counts, not backwards. Yeah, a good example of that, Play Cup, Devin Vassell. My opinion, and I don't think I'm the only one that feels this, is Devin Vassell played better in the playoffs than he did the regular season. And he was one of the few Spurs that actually did that. A lot of our guys played the same. Oh my God, they're back to showing these jerk-offs. Anyway, here's a free throw for Atlanta. It's good. Unbelievable. I've never seen such disrespect for the players on the court to constantly just... You're not interviewing like Michael Jordan and LeBron James. You're interviewing the Hawks assistant coach, who I would not know his name if it wasn't on the screen in front of me. Let's give these players some shine and put the whole screen on them. We have a technical on Atlanta. R.J. Davis going to take the free throw, going to make the free throw. Butterfly, yes. BBZ's, yeah, I'll suffer through it, huh? It's annoying the crap out of me. I don't have my remote to see if I can zoom in my screen. Keldon had a couple of games, Clay Cup, and he had a couple of huge threes against the Thunder in Game 7. But overall, he got one-dimensional. He got predictable, one-dimensional, and teams easily defended it. put his shoulder down, driving the paint. Defense collapsed, and he wasn't passing it out, or he was just, getting in the paint and then missing. There's a 2 for the Spurs. Could not see who shot that. 3 minutes ago. Can we get an immaculate comeback? We came back in the last game a little bit and got it close at the end. Can we do that again tonight or this afternoon? Atlanta ball. We have a drive into the paint. Off-balance jumper is no good. But the ball is tipped back out to Atlanta. Zuby for 3. Oh, no. No good. Ball's now going to get knocked out of bounds, and it's going to finally be Spurs ball. Yes, they did, Joshua. Yes. Lawrence, if we lose every Summer League game, then that would suck. But finally, this dude is leaving. What's up, a poet named JT? The Discord is laughing at me and the Spurs for losing. Are they? Hey, let's check in on France. Viva la France! Playing Morocco. Tell me when will you be mine? Tell me Morocco, Morocco, Morocco is down 2-0. Oh, there's only 5 minutes left. They're at the 86-plus minute mark. It's 2-0. And extra time, I presume, will be a couple minutes tops. So this game will be over before this game is over. Although some might say this game is actually already over. Spurs fans, looks like we have to wait for late October. Well, no, Mike. Early October. We got the preseason of our Summer League team. What's the bed? We got preseason. So the Hawks reached 92 points. I'm just trying to cash. David, I got your back. Do the Hawks make it to 92 points? I am Groot. There you go. Oh, are they THF? I don't have the sound on. But it's a Hawks coach, so I presume it was very one-sided. 4th quarter comeback. Spurs Coyote? Okay. Mexico UK had like 10 minutes of stoppage? That is excessive. Stingray, I hope we win one too. Jacob says Vassell's a wild card. He can drop 20 one night and then go scoreless in the following game. He did better in the playoffs, but was inconsistent nonetheless. I agree. Oh, it's called stoppage time? New York at Minnesota on Saturday. That's it's a WNBA game. I like the Yankees and Twins. It's a WNBA game. I will not be watching that one. Oh, I have watched a WNBA game this season. It was the team Paige Beckers is on. The Dallas Stars? Dallas Stars? Dallas North Stars? What? Dallas something. He did play Cup. He actually stepped it up defensively, which is weird because it made me ask, where was that all the regular season? If you can do this in the playoffs, why can't you do it in the regular season? It is Spurs ball down by 14. Igor Milicic Jr. is checking in for San Antonio, and where the hell was that pass going? That's a turnover by San Antonio. RJ Melendez just throwing it. Oh, are they the Dallas Wings? Okay. I was not close on that one. Are the Dallas Stars the hockey team? Or the Dallas North Stars, is that the hockey team? Did I at least say a hockey team's name with that? 63-49, 2:12 to go. It is Atlanta ball. Both teams in the bonus. It is. Okay. Well, all right. Dallas Stars is hockey. Oops. There's a 3 in the corner. That was Zuby. No good. Another offensive rebound for Atlanta. Kingston Flemings going to drive in the paint. Kicks it out for 3. Henry Basir. No good. Oh, that's going to foul in San Antonio. Malik Brown just knocked somebody over in the back. Come on, Malik. Don't be doing that. North Stars were the team 30 years ago. Well, it shows you how much I follow the WNBA and hockey. Very little. If I had to name 20 hockey teams, I don't think I could. I can name more I can name more NHL teams than WA teams, which I should. There's a lot more teams. 2 free throws coming up for Atlanta. 1 free throw coming up for Atlanta. Can't get used to this. Made it. 2 points. They are giving us the business. Mike, I think he might. It's going to depend how he plays the rest of Summer League and how he plays in the preseason. But I have high hopes for Terrace Reed Jr. So does Jonathan. Spurs ball. 6 on the shot clock. Ball's going to get deflected out of bounds. It'll be 4.5 seconds on the shot clock. 65-49, a minute and a half to go. Jaden Quintance is hurt. Well, yes, he's hurt. He needs a procedure done on his knee. He will not play any of the Summer League. And Mr. Gio, we're at, what, 114 right now? Doubtful? But I don't know. Spurs, while they get into Terrace Reed Jr., shot clock is expiring. Reed's going to take a crazy off-balance jumper. It's going to be a shot clock violation. ESPN2, Amityville. Felipe, Mike Brown looked good the first game. He hit a couple threes. His offense since then has disappeared. Defensively, he's the reigning, SEC Defensive Player of the Year. But offensively, he doesn't have much as of yet. He's going to need to work on his offense, clearly. There's another whistle, and we're going to have a San Antonio player down on the ground. It's Igor Milicic Jr., but I think we're actually getting called for a foul. As he says, don't ask me to name a hockey team. At best, I can name the characters. You can't. Really? Like the Boston Bruins, Montreal Canadiens, some of the oldies? None? Okay. Spurs have made their bed. Teams know Summer League Spurs is an easy win. The Hawks beat the Thunder. Yeah, the Hawks Summer League team or the Thunder Summer League team is obviously not the same as the Thunder's regular season team. Same thing with our Spurs. We have a free throw coming up with the Summer League 1 free throw rule, and the free throw is good, and we're back down by 18. Stinger X Factor, that's a fact. What do you think the team should work on more? Felipe, I'd like to see Wemby with a signature move. I'd like to see Wemby with a signature move. Whatever it is, a signature move. An unstoppable signature move at that with his height. We have a drive, a layup, it's no good. We have another foul, a free throw coming out for the Spurs. If Jaden Nunn is fouled, I'm going to keep saying 2 free throws, so I'm blue in the face, and it's going to be wrong every time. Gosh darn it. The fans look absolutely bored in the arena. Corliss Williamson auditioning for his next job, women's high school basketball coach. Wemby does need a post game. I'm hoping that his offense gets unlocked with our new assistant, who Billy Donovan. His name escaped me for a minute. Missed a free throw. Billy Donovan, I hope, unlocks Wemby's full potential. There's a 3 for Atlanta, no good. Another offensive rebound. They got to be killing us on the boards today. Kingston Flemings pull-up jumper from the lines, no good. Another rebound. Reverse layup going backdoor is good. I think that's McNeely. 69-49. We're getting whooped. The Sky Hook Spurs Coyote. Agree. All right, notes from the past. This has been a brutal game to call and watch. Thank you all for getting me through it. Terrace Reed Jr. in the paint. He's going to get fouled. And they're calling way too many fouls for a Summer League game on top of it. Let him play a little bit. Plus, I'm hungry. He did THC, but he could be even better with one. So JST, the big thing with Billy Donovan that I'd forgotten about when doing research on him is that he agreed to go to leave the Florida Gators, agreed to go to the Detroit Pistons, and then backed out on it. Which is not good. Not cool. Joshua, that's fair. He's got Timmy, he's got David, Manu, Tony. Not all 24/7, but he's got a lot of legends around him. The Iceman. Yeah, there's plenty to learn from there. There's a drive, and Kingston Flemings' layup is good. And the full court 3 is almost went in. Hit the back rim. All right, we're down 20 going into the 4th. Holy crap. Not the Spurs. With our Summer League team, I feel like I'm calling the Spurs Wemby's rookie year or pre-Wemby. That's what it feels like right now. This is the worst basketball I've called since 2020, the 23-24 season. What's up, Legendary? Not good for our Spurs. Whoops, I just opened paint. Get off my screen. There we go. Clay Cup, I kind of already went over that in a video. We haven't filled our roster yet. Butterfly, exactly. It feels like old times. Not the best of times, though. It feels like the worst of times. Very frustrating. Excruciatingly bad basketball by our Spurs. By the way, guys, we're getting close to 150 thumbs up. That will be the goal for today because we're just not going to have the viewers being an afternoon summer league game. The Spurs are getting blown out. If I could get 5 of you that have not hit the thumbs up yet, or 10 of you, 10 Spurs fans, and if there's actually any fans of the Hawks here, I seriously doubt there are, but if there are, hit the old thumbs up. Let's get it up to 150, and maybe our Spurs can make an immaculate comeback, maybe not. Don't hold your breath. Texas Born's going fishing. I hear that. Carter Bryant done for the night? Maybe. Boris? Yeah, they kind of played like poop. They're down by 20. I like Terrace Reed Jr.'s game, although he slowed down a lot since the first quarter. But he started off pretty... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. He has 14 points, 9 rebounds, so on pace for a double-double. And I think he's one of only 2 players in double-double right now. RJ Davis has 10. I wasn't expecting a ton today, but man... We got 150. Thank you, guys. Japra 8. Yes. Yes. He's looked pretty good tonight and the game before. All right. It's now or never. Fix your hoodie, Jonathan. Spurs ball has started us off in the fourth. Jacoby Gillespie with it, drives into the paint. Layup. No good. He's very good at getting the paint and trying to get those layups, but maybe because of his size, he's got to throw them up higher than he normally wants to, and he's missed a lot of them in the summer league. There's a 3 for Atlanta, no good, and Manuel Miller got that rebound, and they turned it over! The layup is no good, and there's number 10 for Terrace Reed Jr. He's got his double-double. Congrats, France, indeed. It is Spurs ball. And another turnover for San Antonio. I'm getting so tired of saying that. Yeah, I think he will be. Jabber 8. I honestly just think he will be. Mike, it's like watching Pillsbury out there with all the turnovers. Reed Jr.'s open for 3. He's going to take it. At least he hit the rim this time. He hadn't been airballing his threes. He did hit the rim. No good, but he hit the rim. There's a 3 for Atlanta. Oh, my God. Mbappe scored, I believe, JSC. Yes. This is awful. You're welcome, Japper 8. Ernest? I'm starting to wonder if he's a good coach, myself. Reeves seems a good piece for the Spurs. What we're missing last fight. Boris, yes, he rebounds. He can score in the paint. He's not perfect. He's a rook, but he's looking good. Yes, we are, Joshua. We are getting crushed and being driven before them and hearing the lamentation of the Spurs fans. There it is, Gary, 828, LeBron talk. Fire Mitch. That's what I'm calling your channel from now on. It's funny, in your video today, you had something like, if you, what did you say? If you only looked at the thumbnails or whatever, you would think all these videos are the same videos. What are you gonna do with LeBron if he retires? I'm not trolling, but he is a large percentage of your content. Will you actually stop? Will you actually make Spurs content on the regular? Will you find a new player to troll? Just asking. What's up, Daniel Barry? Thank you for stopping in. Texas Born says playing for personal stats instead of the win. Who? Everybody? Now, Butterfly, I have said bronze to the Cavs as well. That actually makes sense to me. I wish he never left the Cleveland Cavaliers in his second stint. Instead of going to the Lakers, maybe he wins another one, maybe he doesn't. But finish your career maybe where you started. It'd be a nice little way to end things. Guys, the Donovan Mitchell's contract, could that thing be... What were they doing? You see he's going to be making like $75 million in his last year? I'm sorry, Donovan Mitchell is not worth that. At all. I don't think so. Well, it's not my money to spend. Jeremy Sohan is a free agent. Somebody commented, hey, what if he came back to San Antonio? Why would he sign with a team that waived him? That makes 0 sense. Hyjon Lee goes, I'm sorry, Carter Bryant goes flying out of bounds. We have another foul, 76-51. Donovan could have waited one more year and signed for almost $80 million a year? By the way, they have our starting lineup as Harper, Johnson, Fox, Castle, Vassell, Harris, Wemby. That's a starting lineup I've seen a lot. Do you guys think Tobias Harris will start next season? I have a feeling he might. Emmanuel Miller is left alone for three in the corner. Hey, Emmanuel! Braun to Cavs, Brian to the Lakers. Cavs versus Lakers finals. Bronny guarding Braun. Ernest, Jeremy Sohan out of the league. Also possible. Man, I hope I didn't upset Gary E28 with that Gary E28 LeBron talk comment. I haven't seen him since he said hi. I'm not hating, man. Hey, it's working for you. Just when he retires, I don't know who you'll cover. That's not my problem, but you know, I assume you enjoy making content on him. Hot take: next football World Cup, Wemby as a goalkeeper for France, just for penalties. Too slow, tall but too slow. RJ Davis in the paint, layups good. It's 78-56. That's the thing I'm thinking, Mike. Champagny didn't get an extension just to get demoted. Could they change things up and put Vassell on the bench and start Fox, Castle, Champagny, Harris, Wemby? That gives us a little more size out there. There's a three for Atlanta. Gives us more size, and we have a bucket getter off the bench in Demaso, who can at times be a huge bucket getter. Miller tries a behind the back pass, did not work, goes out of bounds, but it's off Atlanta. We got bailed out. Keldon Johnson plushie? No, this one. This is Stephon Castle. Andy, you got this from Miss TSR. Pineapple. Wemby was hanging out playing soccer at a park in San Antonio. I thought he was in France, no? We have another whistle. Is this going to be an offensive foul on the Spurs? Oh, boy. Corliss is not him, Joshua. He needs some milk. 81-56. Spurs getting whacked right now. And I think we're going to have a jump ball. Yes, we are. I cannot believe how bad this game is. Oh, you couldn't see the pineapple? And 1994 NCAA Championship. Arkansas reduced 76-72. Most outstanding player, Corliss Williamson. Okay. Well, he's not the most outstanding player right now. He's not good as a coach. Ball's going to go out of bounds. This game is hard. I can't believe this game has been so bad. I'm sorry. Oh, there you are, Gary. Hey, cover what makes you happy, right? I like covering the Spurs, Yankees, and Giants in different ways. If that's what you like doing, whatever makes you happy. If people are watching, even better, right? Jacoby with the runner. Yeah, but Boris, I can't say, if I say football here in America, everybody's going to think I'm talking about the NFL, the National Football League, which is barely played with the foot. Atlanta ball up by 25. I wish they were down by 25. 2 on the shot clock. There's going to be a long 3. Short. Spurs ball. Can we at least make the score respectable before the end of the game? We just turned it over. I got out hustled on the other end. There's a 3 now in the right corner. No good. Offensive rebound for the... They're killing... Another offensive rebound. Texas, we do need a shooting coach. Felix, I think Billy Donovan's hopefully coming in to unlock our offense. Because if you're watching the finals, one thing that disappeared on us in almost every game at some point in the second half was our offense. The defense was still, there at times, but the offense just shut down. Who is number 34? Grant Foster? I don't really know who that dude is. Are we in garbage time in Summer League? Free throw's no good. Another offensive rebound for the Hawks. You got to be kidding me. If somebody gets it, hey, what's up, Melissa? AIH singer stopping it. If somebody get a chance, can you look up the offensive rebounds in this game between the Spurs and Hawks, and how much are they killing us by? It feels like a lot. I could be wrong. Jay Line, I think it's been garbage time since halftime. Expectations were not high, but I did not expect this. Like, I enjoy calling the Summer League, but I don't enjoy watching my team get blown out and decimated. Brian, what do you mean? Was he legally pronounced dead at some point? Or was his career pronounced dead? And we're just getting out-hustled everywhere. Well, there's a layup by Grant Foster. It looks like he may have got away with a little push-off. Hey, we cracked 60. 85-60. For those who are here, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, why not? Let the tears pop. I don't know. Butterfly, my excitement is diminished as well. I actually cut that a little short. I'm sorry. Oh, his heart literally stopped. Carter Bryant is checking. You're right. Carter Bryant does look a little chunky. He does look a little heavier than he did, even though it's only been about, a little less than a month? I guess maybe he's just been enjoying the time off, eating whatever he wants. Hey, good for him. Spurs ball. And it's Hawks ball. There's an alley-oop, and too much alley, not enough oop, but I think we have a foul on the Spurs. But they're only out-rebounding us by 3? It feels like a heck of a lot more than that. Joshua, I went to a Vegas buffet. It was good. Zach, how do you really feel? I'm not sure. Tell me how you really feel. I do like me a buffet, by the way. Buffets are awesome. Asa Newell at the line for 2. For line for 1. Made the free throw. That's worth 2 points. The Spurs are out of timeouts. I just realized we're out of timeouts too. Man, Corliss is not doing a very good job. And we have a kickball. It'll stay with San Antonio, down by 27. I don't know what to say. Yeah, Salson, yeah, he can. Whereas I'm not a world-class athlete, so it's going to take me months to tighten things up. Graham Foster with the ball for the Spurs. Rocking some nice pink shoes there, I say. Drives and turns it over. We have turned the ball over a ton in this game. Fast break layup is good. This really feels like Wemby's rookie year or the year before with Keldon leading the charge. We just missed a layup at the rim. I don't even know who shot that. Carter Bryant for 3, though. Whee! For 3. Zach, me too. We're about to go 0-4. 0-4. And getting blown out right now, which I don't like blowouts. I know it's only Summer League, but I called a lot of blowouts when the Spurs were bad. And this Spurs Summer League team, it's kind of bad right now. I can't sugarcoat it. We're down 26 with under 4 minutes to go. There's not a lot I can say that's positive about this game. Terrace Reed Jr. had a fantastic first quarter. Has played pretty well throughout the game. About it. CGC zone, you came back to a disaster. Carter Bryant in the paint, layup no good. Fouled, going on the line for 1. Tyon Grant Foster suffered cardiac arrest twice in 2020 due to arrhythmogenic cardiomyopathy requiring an implantable cardioverter defibrillator. Brian O'Brien really trying to mess me up with some big words there. I thought I was reading a Carcass song for a second. Bryant misses the free throw. Mason Noel with the rebound. Yeah, Zach, about to go in for it. So, Fawn Swine, I was not going to cover Summer League this year, but because Terrace Reed Jr. is on the team and he's a UConn guy, I decided I would cover it. This might be my last year covering Summer League, because next year we're not going to have a high pick unless the Atlanta falls into the lottery and then we get a ton of luck. But this should be my last year covering Summer League. I bought Yahoo Sports for one more month again to watch it. Carter Bryant for 3, no good. Kind of regretting that because it's like $55 because the Spurs have been so bad, but it's also tax write-off, so whatever. Bryant's 3 is no good, but Gillespie's putback is good. Yes, Carcass saw 77. I do like Carcass. I think I have every... Whoop, there's a foul on the Spurs. Hard foul. I have every one of Carcass's albums except for their last 90s one. Can't remember the name of it. I have Heartwork. I don't have the one after Heartwork because I heard it's not death metal-y at all, even in the slightest. And then I have the 2 new reunion albums, and of course the ones before that. I can't remember the name of that album for the life of me. There's a song called Black Star on it, which eventually became a band. Was it Bill Steer was in, or one of the other members? 89-65, the freak there's no good. Swan Song. Thank you. Utah is joining the ranks with us and OKC as top teams in the league. Utah's Jazz, you really believe that? Spurs ball. There's a 3 from downtown, no good. Jacoby Gillespie with the offensive rebound. Gillespie going to drive into the paint. Picks up his dribble, kicks it back out. 4 on the shot clock for San Antonio. And we're going to have a 3 by. I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. 4 pause, yes, Swan Song. Is it worth getting that album? Like, my favorite Carcass albums are the real full-on death metal stuff. Like, gosh, I've spent so long since I looked at the album cover. I forgot the name of the albums. Not Putrefaction. Symphonies of Sickness is probably one of my favorites. I like Heartwork. I don't remember how to say the name. Necrotism and Discontent and Blue. But whatever, the third album, I love that one. The 2 new ones are good, but I don't think I'd like Swan Song. I think Peterson's going to be an All-NBA by year 3. He was my number 1 over... Oh, okay, talking about the draft players. Fort Paz, you saw Carcass last year for the first time. Nice. CC, that's actually up from the 6% we were at halftime. Just saying. The Spurs were at 6% from 3 at the half. Beyond the box, go Spurs. You know what? Even though we're getting crushed today, why not? Wemby's T-Rex arm says 9 of 32 shooting on the floor right now. So you're saying there's a chance. Mr. 88, Terrace Reed Jr. looked good. That's it. I can't really put a lot of positives on the rest of the team. Why does my whatnot give me a... all right. I mean, we're down 24. Can't really say anybody's looked great. Rich, take a look at Utah's roster. Larry Markkinen, Jaren Jackson Jr., Darren Peterson, Keontae George, Ace Bailey. They are building something. Yes, I would agree there. They have a good young team. The thing with the NBA is you can only suck for so long. Usually. Some teams do suck for a decade. But eventually those draft picks are going to start to hit at some point. We saw it with the Detroit Pistons. They were bad for a long time. They're finally starting to turn things around. I think the Jazz will turn things around sooner than later, as you said. The Sacramento Kings are just a cesspool of a mess. They haven't been in the playoffs in almost 2 decades. They keep bringing these big names in like DeRozan and Zach LaVine, which didn't work in Chicago. Sabonis, they moved on from Fox. Sacramento's a mess. Spurs ball, down by 24. Igor Milicic Jr. for 3, no good. Long rebound falls into the hands of the Spurs. Back to Milicic, thought about another 3, pulls it down. No, he takes another 3 and misses another 3. The ball's going to get knocked out of bounds after that, and it will be... DeRozan is gone. Yes, Butterfly. I see a lot of Spurs fans saying, should we pick him up? He'd have to be on a vet minimum, and what would DeMar DeRozan do for the Spurs at this point? He would have to come off the bench. Is he going to be okay coming off the bench? He doesn't play any defense. Would you guys take DeRozan on a vet minimum coming off the bench? The bigger question is, would he? We have another whistle. Oh, you don't want DeRozan? Can't wait to see Carter and Julian Champagny shooting corner threes off the bench while Dylan Harper works in the middle of the court getting down. Cash Moolah, I can't wait for the regular season either, but I want to enjoy the summer before we get back into that. I just didn't take R3. You're welcome beyond the box. This has been this whole game. And the amount of whistles they're calling, too, has just been obnoxious. I think DeMar might be waiting for LeBron. Stingray, you're not the only person to say that. Boris, I agree. DeMar DeRozan would take minutes away from our young guys. Yeah, I would not. You're right. Doesn't play defense, takes too many shots. Yeah, it would not help us. You're right. Yes, Butterfly, I know you wanted Kawhi Leonard. If it had happened, I wouldn't have been a fan of it, but I would have rooted for him. I'm like, okay. And redemption would have been nice. If he had come here, I'd be like, okay, got to win a championship. That's how you eventually make it up to the San Antonio Spurs fans, is you win a championship your second go round. But obviously not going to happen. Literally see him and Castle fighting. Yeah, Castle he got a little amped up at times last season. We're going to have a free throw coming up for the San Antonio Spurs. At least I'm saying single free throw now. Who's this at the line? I forgot who this is. Jaden Nunn. Yeah, Rui didn't want to come to us. And it is regular free throw rules. That's right, it switches back with 2 minutes left, so free throws now, 2 or 3, depending on where you were fouled. Yes, leave Uncle Dennis in LA. Second free throw is no good. Jones would be a good option at center, but you guys... Jones... Oh, Jonas. No, I don't want him to start. No. Isn't he like 34, 35? Harry Bashir with an alley-oop dunk, and is that an and one? Jeez. Yes, he did RR210. He left the team on bad terms. If he came back, I would hope there'd be some kind of apology on how things went down between him and the team. Because it went bad on both sides, right? I would hope that both publicly said, you know what? We realize we both made a mistake. We're sorry for the way things played out, and we're here to win a championship. Something like that. Oh, I thought you meant actually fighting Gary, like, put up your dukes. Henry's here with 14 points, and he could be a Spur. A big that shoots threes. Something we could use. Go figure. It is Spurs ball. Terrace Reed Jr. is done for the day, by the way. Jaden Nunn. 3 no good. Under a minute to go. Yes, he did R210. Messed up the whole franchise. However, I don't think we have the team we have now if Kawhi did not leave when he did. It kind of set us in the path of a rebuild. The Spurs embraced that full rebuild by trading Derek White, DeJounte Murray, and then Jakob Poeltl. Became a bad team for the next few years, and in the process drafted Wemby, Castle, Harper, and Bryant. And now we're planting the seeds for hopefully another dynasty. That's right, put up your dukes. Levi and friends, yeah, we're not very good today. We're going to have another foul. I can't believe I'm still alive for this. That's an and one. I didn't even catch the and one. Hanover Fist, that's tough because McGregor, I think, is probably a couple of years. McGregor's going to be a lot bigger than Max, isn't he? But Max has been active for the last 5 years, which is the last time Connor fought, right? In 23 or 22, he lost versus Dustin Poirier. There's a legit thing with ring rust, or in this case, octagon rust. Free throws no good. Holloway's one of the best strikers in the UFC, boxers. I think Holloway's going to beat him. I expect Max to take his time and be not cautious, but not be careless in the first 2 rounds. Then after that, I don't think McGregor's going to have the cardio. He hasn't fought in 5 years. He's 37 years old. He's had cardio issues in the past. I think Holloway eventually beats him I think Holloway takes him the 4th round. Max Holloway in 4. Yeah, Brian, he used to be a stretch 5. All right. 93-66 in a poop fest. Levi and friends, I don't think he does. I mean, the worst and best thing that ever happened to Conor McGregor was that fight against Floyd Mayweather, because he became a multi-millionaire. So I think he made, $100 million in that fight? but I think he lost that Eye of the Tiger. Is Max taller? You're actually right. Max is really... So, the thing is, one thing I'm worried with Max Holloway is when you have guys that fight at a higher weight that normally don't, with Max Holloway moving up to 170, is that extra weight going to affect his game? Is it going to slow him down? We saw Alex Pereira fight at heavyweight, and he didn't look necessarily great at the UFC 250, or whatever it was called. University, I don't know. UFC White House, I don't know. But that's my one concern with Max Holloway, is a guy that used to fight at, normally fights at 155, and I think he fought at 145, didn't he? Going to 170, how much is that going to affect him in a negative way? He's not going to have to cut weight, but he is used to fighting at a lighter weight. Is it going to affect his speed? Will he have more power? Who the heck knows? All right, Brian, I'm going to go over the endgame stats. And these stats are ugly. I don't want to, but I'm going to. And then we'll wrap it up, and I'm going to go get something to eat because I am hungry. Actually, really hungry. Alrighty. Let's get the stats for this game. I'm not going to go over everybody because a lot of guys played, a lot of guys that I've never heard of. Spurs lose 93-66. They're officially 0-4 in Summer League this year. For the Hawks, Zubi Ejiofor with 12 points and 4 boards. Asa Newell 15-5. Gabe Madsen with 4 and 7. Kingston Flemings with 5 points and 8 assists. Didn't shoot well, but he had 8 assists. Only 1 turnover. Isaac McNeely with 10 off the bench. Actually, a lot of guys went double digits for the Hawks. Ray J. Dennis with 10, Kobe Johnson with 11, Keyshawn Gilbert with 10, and Henry Vassir, who could have been a Spur, in 19 minutes, 14 points and 6 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Yep. For the game, the Hawks shot 43, 21, 59. They did not shoot great, really, from anywhere. Turned the ball over 14 times. They had 15 offensive rebounds. We had actually 19 offensive rebounds. We had more. We turned the ball over 22 times and shot 34-12. That's probably why we had so many offensive rebounds. 4 of 34 from 3 is 12%. The good news is we doubled our three-point percentage from the first half to the second half. We shot 6% in the first half, finished at 12%. Progress. 57% from the line for the Spurs. Terrence Reed Jr. had a nice game, 14 and 10 on 5 of 9 shooting. Malik Brown with 2. He didn't hit a shot, 0 for 2. His offense is a concern. He did have 3 steals, though. Manuel Miller with 7 and 5. Jacoby Gillespie with 12. Carter Bryant, not the most efficient game. 12 points, 4 turnovers, 1 of 7 from 3 and 4, 13 overall. Off the bench, we had way too many guys play, so I'm just going to read off the players in double digits. It's 1. It's R.J. Davis with 12. Everybody else, we had 3 guys with 2, 1 guy with 1, and 4 guys with none. That was an awful game. That was awful. That's all I got, guys. I'm going to go eat dinner. I will be back live. Perhaps we play again on Saturday and Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to call back-to-back games. I don't want to keep calling if it's like this. I did stuff like this for 6 years. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it in the Summer League. This was awful. My friends, hit the thumbs up on the way out if you could. On behalf of myself and the couch contingent, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!